I don't think the mechanics have truly peaked yet, but it's because game one was a feeler match, like you said, Gibbs. Okay, they're getting warmed up. All right, was it Oski who said his hands were cold initially? Maybe there's a couple of cold hands on the pitch, particularly on the side of Karmine Corp. And that should change the more we get into this one.
Yeah, and this really opens up, like, what is the 2v2 meta, right? Like, coming in.
Exactly.
Like, we know these guys are very good at the game, but 2v2 ranked is vastly different. Vatira with the top corner shot, can't hit it, and the double tap is missed. But the physical game has been a pretty important part. The K-Corp is #1 in demos per game throughout the tournament, while No Miss Just Fake is #3 right behind them. So the physical game, let's see if that begins to open up as we go along in the series.
And I would argue that the physical game in 2s is much more difficult to pull off than in 3s because, you know, in 3v3s, you've got obviously that extra player rotating in, and it's easier to send somebody forward. It's less risky to go for that demo play. Meanwhile, in 2s, if you go and try and headhunt, you are wasting so much valuable time to get in rotation, but Zen's not wasting any time to get this ball right in front of the net.
Zen against world-class defenders, it doesn't matter, dodges the bump, beats out Juicy as well, and Atto, the easiest goal of his life. Zen is starting to feel unlocked so far in these first 2 games.
He can't be stopped. Zen on the defense, I was talking about it last game. So good as last man back. You put him in a 1v2 situation, even if you try and bump him. I'm still going to give the odds of a save coming out to Zen. I think he's going to win out in that situation. He does here, even when he's deleted off the pitch, and somehow, some way, with the orange side, it's completely free.
Yeah, Atto getting a demo on the ceiling as well. Atto can demo you from literally anywhere on the field. But Vatira has also been very physical throughout this tournament and gets one right back to trade demos and keep it scored here where it's just a 1-goal game. Zen, though, has been having tons of space. He's got an opportunity here again. This time he just parachutes it down to Atto with the redirect. Vatira with the big save.
You really don't know where a shot's going to come from with these 4 players on the pitch. It could be in the corner, off the ceiling, a pinch, anywhere. There is a chance for a shot for all 4 players, and we just witnessed it there. More pressure, though, on the side of Zato. And they are enjoying this. Maybe that one will bounce down. Difficult read for Vati. He gets it well.
Yeah, Vatira with no boost makes it happen. Juicy picks up the corner and is able to gain a little bit of possession here, but Zen has a chance to get the pass midfield. He does not. Juicy against Atto. Atto wins that one out. Now it's Vatira. He's got to defend the infield pass, and he does so incredibly well.
Probably the first time, I'd say all series, that we have seen a huge amount of pressure from one side in particular. But just as I mentioned that, looks like the blue wall will get out of their own half. Never mind, it's coming back, and it's going to have to deal with 2 demos. We're back and locked and loaded for, of course, Sato to get another stab at the net. And this looks like it's going to be fruitful. Vati, good patience, and he's got a breakaway.
Yeah, Atto with these small dribbles has been a little bit off through these first 2 games. He missed the wide open net last game, and he's just been slightly off when it comes to those small dribbles. Then, though, chance for the double tap. Great clear, though, and Atto will take possession, though, and No Miss Just Fake are going to throw it right back into the blue half.
There's just no sustained pressure. It'll get cleared over to the midfield line, and then here comes the mechs. Here comes Zato. Here comes No Miss Just Fake. It doesn't matter what you call them. They've got the mechs. They've got the skills, and they're going to embarrass you.
Vatira just falls off that wall. That's actually a very easy save for him, but he's worrying about the outside post shot. It doesn't go there, and he just falls off, so he flips out of the play. A mistake on defense by K-Corp, and Zato up 2-0.
Still yet to lose a game, Zato. Man, what do you do, Vati? We're all looking at him for the answers, and I think a lot of us are also looking at Juicy to create shooting lanes. He hasn't been able to do so. No bumps, no creative plays. He's out of fuel, he's out of juice, can't steal his own corner there. Here he is in the sky, passing over to Vati, who I think pre-jumped in, anticipating something else.
It was a pre-jump attempt. It felt like it was their one scoring opportunity. Somehow they keep it out, but Atto will secure the goal. They finally get out of their own half, but they get a little too excited with the pre-jump. It does not work. And No Miss Just Fake up 3-0. 12 shots to 2 in this game. Pure domination again.
It's just simply not clicking for Vatira and Juicy. You see it in the pre-jump. They're not on the same page. You see it on the defense. They're double committing. Not the same amount of mistakes or same type of mistakes on the other side. Post and out. Maybe the follow-up is there? No, of course not. Zen has it covered.
And that's just how it's been feeling as K-Corp fans. These first 2 games, they finally get a moment, and they hit the bar, and then Zen makes a miracle save, and now the ball is coming on back to the blue side here again.
And there's no sustained pressure.
Yeah.
They cannot keep this ball in the other half.
Disaster.
And when it goes down the other side, it's a disaster. You said it yourself, Gibbs. A big 50 win. You get the demo. You get the boost steal. Like, look at all that Zen is doing just in that simple play. There's so many moving elements to that goal alone. And if it doesn't go in, he's also stole your boost. He's got more pressure, Gibbs. Your backs are against the wall.
And it's great because Zen is also using the title Final Boss, which is what we normally coin K-Corp. And it's looking like he's the final boss of 2s. K-Corp will get one back here, but it's probably a little bit too late in this game, too.
Absolutely. And Karmine Corp. I'm thinking to myself, they're up against a team that also won the coin flip. I mean, that's an uphill battle. They've got luck on their side, Gibbs.
Yeah, like this game is kind of a throwaway at this point. I would assume they call their timeout here. They have to figure something out. They have to figure out how to get out of their own half, because they've had a couple of scoring opportunities, but then it's immediately back on the blue side for like a full minute. And they just can't win Rocket League games that way. They have to be more selective. Atto making the save and almost dives across, makes another one. But Tiro won't put it home. So a little bit of momentum out of this game too, but I still expect the timeout.
How did that pinch not get any speed? I saw Atto coming in crashing. Yeah, that was... I have no idea. It looked like he timed the flip perfectly. I'm glad we got to see the save again at least, but you're right. A timeout should be called here. KC... they're not at the point where they have to call gentlemates and ask for some advice on the reverse sweep. They're not there yet. And hopefully they can stop the bleeding, because if you're looking at a reverse sweep against the final